What's the move, man? It's the boy that got the device. Well, a grown ass man, of course. So look, I wanted to identify the device to everybody so you can know what type of device I got in me, okay? So the device I have, when it's when it's loud sounds, it would seems like this they're talking from the loud sounds. For example, like a big ass industrial fan, because they do it while I'm at work. It would seem like they're coming from the industrial fan. That's how the loud sounds, that's how the device is connected to loud sounds. For example, if I'm in the shower, I can hear them louder because the water is running. And it's weird. I know it sounds super weird, but that's what happens on the device. So the things that they do on the device, they tell me a whole bunch of stuff. Okay? They tell me what I possibly did in the past and everything else. Or I could be walking and looking at a box or something. And they be like, look at them boxes on the shelf at the job. Snatch one of the boxes off the shelf. And then they'll go on and say, they'll say my boss name. Like, Terry said this. Terry said that. And then they'll tell me like, he ain't gonna be cool. He ain't gonna be cool. Why he ain't gonna be cool? You know what I'm saying? And they say shit like that on the device, right? So another thing that I noticed, the device made me very tired, okay? You know what I'm saying? It made me very tired. So they brain torture me like a motherfucker at work. Tremendously. I be at work. You can ask my supervisor. I had to really tell everybody so they won't think I'm a slow person. You will be sitting there and watching me talk, right? At work. And you be like, what's wrong with dude? Why is he talking, telling them fuck him, suck his dick, and all that type of stuff? Because that's the response that I give back to the people on the device. It is very, very hard not to talk. Some shit they might say funny and I might laugh, you know what I'm saying? But it's very, very, very painful. When you dealing with this shit and you not even knowing a person would have already killed themselves. You know what I'm saying? From having a device. Okay, I wake up in the morning, they are waiting for me. They was like, my dreams, they know what I'm dreaming. Can you believe they know what the fuck I'm dreaming? And I sit here and try to really think about it. Why did they put the device in me? Then, you know what I'm saying? I know why they did, because I'm supposed to be rich as hell right now. And the money was in euros. You know what I'm saying? It's so much money that they telling me it's so much money. It's enough money for everybody. Nigga, it's not enough money for everybody if it's mine. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? And it was so much stuff that goes on with this device. What else about the device? Okay, this is how I knew they can read my thoughts. This is another thing. Because before I talk, they'll say something that I was about to say. You know what I'm saying? So just like I'm about to say, you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, you about to say that. Or if I be like, bitch, shut the fuck up. They'll say it too with me while I said, bitch, shut the fuck up. And then you can kind of hear their voice in me when they saying it. You know what I'm saying? That's what type of device I got. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what else they do. So that's how I knew I had a thought system. Cause then I might, you know what I'm saying? I might be thinking about fucking a girl or something. Then it was like, that bitch don't want to fuck you. Stop thinking about that. And then I might be thinking about killing them. And then they'll be like, your thoughts, I don't like your thoughts. You don't want to get killed. You don't want to get murdered. And they'll say that because I'm thinking like, I should straight kill this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I don't be, of a normal person don't think like that, okay? I don't be thinking about killing a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't be doing no shit like that. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I be chilling. You know what I'm saying? In my own vibe, doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm working. I've been working for the last, since 2012, I've been employed. You know what I'm saying? I've been working. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't have no gaps in my employment. I've been doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But look, I went to the hospital one time, and that's how they orchestrated the device. But it was multiple devices that got in me. You get what I'm saying? And now when I believe in 2022, they put a device in me where they can see my vision. I don't even, in 2021, when I went to the hospital, I spent the night, you know what I'm saying? And I told them that I was drugged or some shit like that. And I spent the night. And I think that's the day they put something in me where they can see my vision now. I want y'all to go to Google and look up the Google lens to put in your eye. That's probably what the fuck I got in my eye. Something from Google where they can, you know what I'm saying, actually be a person that got a device that is probably, I don't even know, a dilated device. I don't have no idea. I never looked into it too much. Or I don't know, it might don't have it. They just probably knowing what I'm doing based off my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And like, how can a person know what I'm doing in my crib? I just cut my hair and all that. I just cut that. And a motherfucker talking to me while I'm cutting my hair, which is not making sense. They knowing what the fuck I'm doing in my crib. You know what I'm saying? In my own crib, my life at danger. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My life at danger. And then when they think that I'm off drugs or something, then everybody get on the device and they say he was snorting coke. He was doing this, he was doing that. When I really wasn't even doing a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be like, all get on the device and be like, you killed somebody. You did this and that. Okay, trust me. If I killed somebody, don't you think the police would have had me in custody right now? You know what I'm saying? They are trying to manipulate and intimidate me on this device. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I put this shit all on Facebook, just in case anything happened to me, I want the world to know that I always told the people that I had a device. You know what I'm saying? From 2020, I did not know I had a device. You know what I'm saying? But that's the time they started scamming me, I believe. I don't know when they started scamming me, but I believe it was around 2019 to 2020 or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I had got put out my last crib, which, you know what I'm saying, it was all because I had a device in me, and it was a person that came in the crib, and whatever happened, I don't even want to talk too much about it, but it was a firearm that got discharged and some more shit that happened, you know what I'm saying, in the crib. And then, you know what I'm saying, they took me to the hospital and said I had mental problems. Why is the police saying I had mental problems when I never had a history of mental issues? You know what I'm saying? At all. I never took medication. I never had mental issues. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why they put the device in me to try to persuade that he has a mental problem. You know what I'm saying? And the people don't even know. I done been to college. I done graduated. I got a high school diploma on top of my refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? I got my own crib. This my own shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even watch TV. They know what I'm watching. They know what I'm watching. I don't hang with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I do my own thing. You get what I'm saying? The device they put in me is a brain torture device, a human scamming device, and all the nine. They can hear it. They can hear what I'm doing. If they can't hear, they can read what I say. You know what I'm saying? So it's on an app. When it's transmitted to an app, you know what I'm saying? And they can hear what I'm saying, but I'm saying I'm kind of confused about the vision part thing. You know what I'm saying? And then they tell me they couldn't able to get it recorded when I committed crimes. That's what they are telling me right there. So they want me to admit to a crime. Nigga, I plead the fifth. I would never, even if I did something, I would never in my life admit to something that I know I did. You know what I'm saying? I would plead the fifth, but I did not commit a crime. You know what I learned in life? I would never ever talk my way into trouble or out of trouble. That's the number one rule. I'm not talking my way in trouble or out of trouble. I will plead the fifth, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? But tremendously, I gave the law enforcement the firearm that I discharged and whatever the case was. But they don't understand that I got a device in me, and that's what sent everything that happened. But they don't understand they was already scamming me. You know what I'm saying? And the people that was calling, like the Columbia Heights Police Department, lying to them and saying it's me. How is it me calling them? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a person that was calling them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then they keep saying like, oh, your kids got kidnapped, or we gonna kill you and your kids. This what they do on a daily. If you leave out the door, we gonna pop you. We gonna shoot you. And these are people that I have knowledge of. All the scammers, all the people I used to hang around, there are scammers. They are the people that was getting paid, and they all want some money. They'll tell me this all day long. I wake up in the morning, man. I got dressed. I line myself up, but you got to know, I woke up this morning and I post some shit on Facebook, right? And the reason why I posted, because, you know what I'm saying, I want the world to know what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? And I know I was scammed for a lot of money. It was in euros, and I'm not even going to even discuss too much of that. I know what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And they try to play like he's a mental nutcase. Nigga, I'm not a mental nutcase. Nigga, this is my own crib, nigga. This is where I live at, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I live by myself. I don't have people to come over here. I got cameras in my crib. They got cameras in the hallway. They got cameras outside the crib. I'm not finna be scared in my own crib. You know what I'm saying? And they said whatever else they be saying, they'll come places and be lying to people and do a lot of things. I don't be around people. How can you? I don't live over North Minneapolis. You know what I'm saying? I used to at 3023 Sheridan. It was a lot of things that goes on at that address. I'm not associated with that address since I got divorced. You know what I'm saying? My wife won the whole house and did all that shit. I didn't even knew I was going to court for a divorce. You know what I'm saying? There've been a lot of things that happen. You know what I'm saying? Then you look at a person like me, a person that don't have driver license because I owe a ticket. You know what I'm saying? That was $2,600. You know what I'm saying? I pay child support. You know what I'm saying? They won that in the divorce. I got to pay child support. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of things that occurred. And then they say that I'm very, very slow. Nigga, I'm not even near slow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a sport. A lot of things. But one thing they are not finna play with me about is telling me they finna kill me and I'm not finna be ready. You know what I'm saying? And I got a device in me where they are tracking my location where I go. I went to Phoenix, they was tracking me. I went to Georgia, they was tracking me. How is they tracking everything I go? You know why? Because they wanted to commit crimes where I was at and try to get me locked up. These fuckers gonna tell me on the device, you need to just leave another state. You know why they want me to leave another state? They probably gonna kill my ass in another state. You know what I'm saying? I come all the way back to Minnesota where it all started at. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm looking at the shit they say. You was in North Dakota. I never even been to North Dakota in a day of my life. You know what I'm saying? In a day of my life, I never been to North Dakota. That's why I keep my GPS location on my phone. You know what I'm saying? When I go places, I count witness. 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? 4. You know what I'm saying? Because I do things like that because if I was the person that didn't do nothing and I was only there to protect myself, I'm gonna do something for self-defense. I'm not the person that just gonna go do something crazy at this moment. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A person that's getting brain torture every day on a device that they put in the United States citizens. And then they sit here and say, he just need to go to the hospital. He got mental issues. Come on, man. Ain't nobody finna be making up no shit like that. If you read my posts and my whole Facebook, you'll understand that ain't no person gonna make nothing up. So let's get back to the motherfucking device I got, man. I got a thought sensor device where they'll read my thoughts. It make a movie like they know the dreams that I'm having. You know what I'm saying? That I have dreams. They never seen a person have. I didn't have no dream about killing a person. I probably had a dream that they probably somehow they are doing shit that ain't making sense on the device. You know what I'm saying? And they are trying to use that as some high-tech evidence that he did stuff before. Get your weird ass out of here. I'm not paranoid or of no law enforcement at all. You know what I'm saying? Even when the shit happened in the house, you know what I'm saying, and the nigga jumped off the balcony or whatever the case was, the nigga was telling me on the device, shoot through the wall. Shoot through the wall. They finna bust the door. They finna bust the door open. Shoot through the wall. Man, I put the pole in the drawer, and then I opened the door. It was the police. They was trying to have me pop them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they was doing on the device. And I'm telling y'all this because I know what happened. And this is what they trying to do. They want me. They'll tell me they finna shoot me and all this shit. And it's people that I know. You know what I'm saying? And they want me to go do something to them so I can get locked up. Can you believe that? They are the people that's brain torturing me. And I know who they are. And they want me to go get them right now so I can get locked up, which would be a premeditated act. You know what I'm saying? That's why I stay in one location. I do not move. Like, I stay in one city and I keep my GPS on and I stay in one location so they can know if a person ever came out here, they did not belong out where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And if something happened, I'm going to always be protected on that act. I'm very smart. It's not no motherfucking person that want to commit a crime. You know what I'm saying? It's a person that's already told them I got a device, told them they brain torture me, told them they trying to intimidate me. They telling me they all day on the device. They talk about sex. They talk about drugs. They talk about killing. Now, you got to think, when you go to church, they talk about being a holy